And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel guys. I hope you're all well. Before we do get into today's video, as always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. Guys, in today's video, as always, we are going to be going over all the latest Liverpool news from the last 24 hours. That includes some transfer news. Yes, as you can read there in the title, it does look like our potential first signing of the window may have been revealed. We'll discuss that a little bit later on, but let's start with this one. Having been named in Scotland's provisional squad for Euro 2024, Ben Doak has been missing from training but could still make his debut next week. Doak has spent most of 2024 recovering from a lateral meniscus knee injury that required surgery. Having returned to Liverpool full training at the end of the season, though, the uncapped international was included in the manager Steve Clarke's provisional Scotland squad. Despite his return to fitness, he has been missing from some of Scotland's sessions, but assistant boss John Carver has now updated on the player's status. Quoted by the Scotsman, Carver said Doak's absence was precautionary, declaring him and other missing players on target and fit and ready to go. He continued, "It's not like the old days when a young lad would come in and he'd be really shy and bashful. He come in and has taken to it like a pinch of salt, really easily. I'd never had a conversation with him, but I've had many with him now already, and he's a good lad. He's got no fear, and that's where I think young players coming through now develop like that. He's fitted into the group straight away." The Scotsman report that Doak likely won't play Monday's friendly against Gibraltar, but could make his debut against Finland next Friday. Carver didn't seem worried that if he isn't yet at full fitness, saying if he has to go start or has to come on or whatever it is, I don't think anything will faze him, I really don't. I've seen him play a few games and he's a player who doesn't look as if he gets nervous, which is a good thing because when you play for big clubs, a big fan base, it can add some extra pressure. He seems to be able to deal with it. Clarke must cut 2 players from his provisional squad for the Euros, and while there is a chance Doak is one of those, the former Liverpool assistant coach is known to be a huge fan. The manager was recently quoted by the Herald praising the 18-year-old, saying, "At this stage, Ben is the young one who catches my eye, if I'm being honest. He has something, he's got attributes that we don't have in the squad at this moment in time. He is searing pace would be one of them. When you watch Ben Doak play, he grabs your attention, but he has still got a lot to learn, and all the young boys do when you bring them all in. Should Doak be selected to feature at the Euros, he will be a part of Scotland's squad that face Switzerland, Dominic Szoboszlai's Hungary, and hosts Germany in the group stage." So not to worry there with regards to Ben Doak. He's been missing due to precautionary. And again, it does look like as though he can still feature at the Euros. I do think, being this, if to be fair, if you don't know a bit about me, my family are half Scottish. I'm technically half Scottish. My family are all Scottish. I was born in kind of England, but I do obviously keep an eye on Scotland and stuff like that. And I do think Ben Doak offers something Scotland don't actually have. And to be fair, seeing him this season, I know he's had the injury, but playing for Liverpool, playing for us this season, he's been absolutely fantastic when he has come on the field. I think he has a really bright future, and I would like, from a Scotland side of things, for him to actually go on and play and represent Scotland, the nation. But they've definitely got a player on their hands there, and so have we with Scotland. So fantastic that to see indeed. Now, moving on to some transfer news, guys. I've got a few bits and pieces for you. As you can read there in the title, there's one piece. But I want to discuss this one that comes from Simon Jones. And he has stated that Luis Diaz and Joe Gomez have emerged as targets for the Saudi Pro League, with a belief that both players could be open to the move. I just want to discuss that one first. Simon Jones is fairly reputable when it comes to sort of transfer news. And we've heard these two already being linked to potential moves out of the door. And maybe the Saudi interest is just piggybacking on the fact that two of them may be settled. I think Joe Gomez's recent interview suggested that he was not yet done with Liverpool and does want to stay put at the football club. And with regards to Luis Diaz, well, he's not going away, is it, at this moment in time? Paris Saint-Germain, Barcelona links just keep on coming up, and I think naturally anyway, the Saudi Pro League would be interested in Luis Diaz. But I can't see both of those going to the Saudi Pro League, certainly not Luis Diaz. I think he has a lot more aspirations, a lot more to conquer within Europe before going out to the Saudi Pro League. I think if he was going to leave, it would be to Barcelona, to Paris Saint-Germain, something like that, not to the Saudi Pro League. If Joe Gomez was to leave, which I do think he's probably going to stay now, I would say that he seems like a guy that would probably stay put in England. But yeah, I mean, never say never. But that's what Simon Jones is saying with regards to that. Now, moving on to today's main subject, guys. Apparently, and according to reputable French sources, L'Equipe, Liverpool are interested in signing Bryan Mbeumo. The Frenchman is ready to join the club the size of Liverpool. Now, this is an interesting one because he plays out on the wing. Personally, I think at a sensible price, Bryan actually would be a very astute signing for the football club. He's Premier League proven, of course. He's a perfect age. He's a good output in a team not known for attacking, connects well with the front man, good pace and strong in transition. And now I can hear a lot of people already there in the comments stating, we don't want these kind of signings. But Michael Edwards kind of makes these signings, guys, to be perfectly honest with you. He doesn't really go for the sort of shiny object that everyone's talking about, the singing all dancing, high profile transfer. He's always trying to get these kind of signings that what Bryan actually is. And is a signing that would probably come into this team and actually improve us. Bryan Mbeumo is, again, he's got Premier League experience. He's only 24 years old and plays out on that right wing, which I do think we've got Salah there, of course, that does play there. But we do need more to go there. And Salah could probably play in a different area and all these kind of things. But definitely to have more cover, especially the amount of games we're going to be playing with the new Champions League look. But certainly a signing that would be very, very interesting. He's definitely got quality. And I know what some fans are like when you kind of hear these signings from other Premier League clubs down the lower leagues, down the end of the table. They kind of are snobbish towards it. But what I would say is I've watched a bit of Brentford so far this season. He's definitely someone that would definitely catches my eye. But that comes from French sources. L'Equipe stating that Liverpool are interested in signing the player and the Frenchman is ready to join the club a size of Liverpool. So certainly one to watch there as the transfer window progresses. But certainly a player that I wouldn't be unhappy with signing. I think he could come into this team and really add some quality to it. But that's kind of all I've really got for you with regards to transfer news, Liverpool fans. Do let me know your thoughts on Bryan Mbeumo. Is he a player that catches your eye? Is he a player that you would like Liverpool to come and sign? Let me know your thoughts with regards to Joe Gomez and Luis Diaz. Could you see them going to the Saudi Pro League this summer? Yes or no? And yeah, just let me know down in the comment section below. Just finishing off, guys, just because I like to just talk about football in general. Not Liverpool related, but I just see, as I was seeing there on Twitter, I seen Jose Mourinho is going to Fenerbahce. It's a really crazy season at this moment in time for sort of managers. Vincent Kompany going to Bayern, Maresca going to Chelsea, and then I'm hearing Jose Mourinho is going to Fenerbahce. It really is like playing in 2037 on Football Manager. Really, really weird. But yeah. A bit of news there for you with regard to Jose Mourinho. But there you go, Liverpool fans. That's all I've got. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you all next time. Take care. Peace.